today I want to go over some parts that I got. Pretty excited. These are the 2F Performance LFC panels. Here we go. So I told you, this is the part I was telling you about was coming in. I'm pretty excited. So as you can see, I've already put just a couple tape lines in, and I remembered, hey, you gotta film this. So yeah, we'll do that. I'll probably put you guys on time lapse, and then all I'm gonna do tonight right now is probably just tape it up. This is about like 1 o'clock right now. No, almost. It's 12:42, so I'm just gonna put a couple tape marks to where I want to start cutting, and then probably tomorrow or the next day we'll get to cutting it, and then I'll get that on video for you guys too. But for now, I'm probably just gonna do a time lapse of the tape, so we'll get to that. Alright, so I want to kind of go over, just kind of explain what these lines mean. These are, let's use different tape for the different thicknesses. You can see this is the thicker stuff down here, and this is about 3/4, this is almost 2 inches, and this is almost an inch. So I just use it for different spacing, and plus I like to put the broader one on the outside, that way I can see better. And these lines, obviously this whole section is all going to get cut away, but these lines are just for a little reference cut, so I can cut in here first and just basically pull this panel out, and that way I can get in behind here. And there's a wheel arch in here that you have to cut out, and half of it I'm going to leave, but the outside half I'm taking out. So without having to get the car up off the ground again and take the wheels off, I want to cut it from the top once I get them panels out. So if I can't do it, then I'll just we'll drop it back down on the ground and take the wheels off and cut it like that. But other than that, I'm gonna basically replicate this onto the other side, and then I also gotta come in here and kind of reference out where the inside section will get cut. Let's see, where the inside section will get cut, and it's gonna get cut. All this stuff's coming out, and there's a little cross brace right there. I'm gonna kind of use it to reference my cut on this side, and then you can see here where the frame rail kind of splits a little bit, goes different. You guys see that? Huh? Okay, right there. So right in this section where the frame rail splits, I'm going to leave a little bit. I'm going to cut probably right around back here. Maybe. The first cut will be somewhere back here, and I'll basically come, let's see, straight across from that corner over there to that corner for the first cut. Just cut the whole section off, and yeah. So, like I said, gotta replicate it all over to this side, put the same marks on it, all that good stuff, and then once I do that, it's gonna be pretty easy. Just cut it all. Then once I get everything marked out, so I obviously got to take the tail lights, bumper, things like that off, bash bar, so I won't be able to use that stuff anymore. So anyways, like I said, I'm not going to be able to use my bash bar setup. I've got an LED light strip for the reverse light because I cut this section out, but you can see built the bash bar to go in behind it to mount everything. Might possibly be selling that setup because, like I said, I won't be able to use that bash bar. So I have to make another one to come off the new frame tubes. It's going to be a little bit different. So what's going to happen is there's going to be the fuel cell back here. I won't be able to make the tube structure until I can get the fuel cell, and I'm really wanting to go through Radium just because I think they have some really nice products. It's all super nice, and I don't know, I just really like their products. So hopefully I'd like to get a deal worked out with them, but if not, then I'm still going to use their stuff. Anyways, so that's the plan for back here, and then I got to get a radiator, but also got to get the turbo for up front because I've ordered a couple more parts, and I haven't told you guys about them yet, but got some custom parts on the way, and you can see got the motor back in just for mock-up stuff, but I actually ordered some parts to make my own intake manifold. So it's going to be billet from the plenum floor back to the flange. So I got a billet flange, billet runners, billet plenum floor, and I'm going to use a Skunk 2 plenum, and I'm just going to grind off the, when you flip it over, there's ports, so I'm going to weld it up and then grind off their little section where you put their logo and just make it smooth and make it look nice. So yeah, I think that's about the easiest, nicest way to do it. And you can see I've already got the billet exhaust flange. It came from KLM. I'm just needing the turbo for mock-up, and then it can start on the turbo kit and get that out of the way. But for right now, we're going to focus on these panels. So like I said, I'm just going to tape everything up tonight, and then probably tomorrow or the next day I'll start cutting it because it's already won something, and I got to this. It's ready. I'm doing mine with Zeus fasteners basically. They're, you know, spring loaded, quarter turn, bam. But that's just the pilot holes for everything. Got everything spaced out. Everything looks good. All the bumper, everything lines up perfect. I just got to make a piece to fill this in right there. With the gaps, everything looks good. I already got the chunk cut. It looks pretty saucy. But yeah, look at Miss Lily. She's just chilling.